So who versus whom? This is something that appeared on SATs when the new SAT was just kind of in its first stages, like 2015, 2016. I haven't seen this been asked probably, I don't know, for years at this point. Now, it's definitely something they can ask about, so you should know it, but it's going to be pretty rare. But who knows? Again, when I say this, it'll probably be on the test tomorrow. So I have a quick couple rules with who and whom. I don't think you necessarily, for the purpose of this test, need to know who and whom and their grammatical particulars. But if you know these 3 rules, then you'll be covered pretty much however this might appear on the test. And so rule number 1 is when you have a, let me think, make sure I get this right, who plus a verb. So when a verb follows who, so a verb being like an action word, talks, sings, dances, writes. When a verb follows the who, you use who. Whereas if a noun or a pronoun follow whom, and then you might see a verb after. But if a noun or a pronoun follow the who or whom, you use whom. So that's kind of like the 2 major differences. The other third rule is when you have a preposition, and a preposition is one of those little words like to, at, with, by, for. Whenever you have a preposition, you should use whom. So these are essentially the 3 rules that you need to know if who and whom is going to appear on the SAT. We don't need to get into more detail about who is the subject form and whom is the object form, and so when it's an object, you don't have to get into that. If you have these 3 rules, if it's going to appear, it's going to fall under one of these 3 rules, you're good to go. So an example sentence for each. Number 1, I found the man who stole my car, right? That would be a case where who stole is a verb, so it's who. I found the man whom I think stole my car. Notice there, whom I think, there's an I after the whom, and so therefore it's whom. And then for number 3, I am going to deliver a letter. No, that's not going to work. What would be the case with whom? Like, with whom are you going to the party? Something like that. So following a preposition, you're going to use whom.